Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, Chriskayoga. In today's video, we'll be doing an upper body stretch. This stretch would be great as a cool down for after your upper body workout to help your upper body be more effective in building muscle and strength. And it would be a great way to help you gain flexibility in that area as well. So we'll be working on the neck, shoulders, arms, and torso. For this class, you may need a strap for an arm stretch that we'll be doing, and you will need a block to sit on at the beginning of the class in hero pose. I'm choosing to use the cork block because it's more sturdy than a foam block, and it's a great foundation to sit on top of when we're doing postures in that way. Before we get started, if you're not subscribed to this channel already, hit that subscribe button down below. I post new free yoga videos twice every single week, and I would love to have you as a subscriber. So if you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. So we're going to start out by sitting on our yoga block in hero pose or virasana. So I'll show you from the side and then I'll switch to a front view so that we can get the sequence going. So I like to have it on the medium facet or the medium height. Place it in between the heels, bring the knees together, and then we're going to sit our two sits bones at the bottom of the pelvis onto the edge of the yoga block. The feet do not have to touch the yoga block. They're just out to the side and the tops of your feet are on the ground. Once you are settled on your yoga block, you can place it at any height. Bring your hands to your thighs, close your eyes, sit up tall for a moment. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose. Quiet your mind. Focus all your attention on your inhales and your exhales. With each inhale that you take, lengthen your spine. With each exhale, allow your shoulders to melt away from your ears, and your muscles are relaxing just a bit deeper with each breath. Remain here for a few deep breaths in this way. Slowly come to open your eyes, and we'll begin by dropping our chin to the chest, and we'll rotate the head around to the right in gentle, slow-moving circles. The rest of your body is stable, so your shoulders remain even. You're still even on the sits bones, sitting on your block, and you're just rotating your head around. Slow and smooth movements in a rotation to the right. You can close your eyes. My eyes are closed here. Just use this time to relax and unwind. Slowly finish your last circle. Drop your chin to your chest, and then begin to rotate your head around in the opposite direction. Left ear to left shoulder, then looking up and spinning your head around to the left in the opposite direction that you've done before. Gentle, slow, and smooth movements. Don't forget to keep breathing as you're moving, and keep your body nice and stable here. And finish your last circle off. Drop your chin to your chest for a moment. And slowly bring your head back up and you can open your eyes. From here, we're going to rotate our shoulders back. So both shoulders at the same time, shoulder circles forward, up, and back. You can keep your hands on your thighs here and just focus on the shoulders. Still sitting up tall. Once again, if you would like to close your eyes for this one, you can do that as well. But if you're more comfortable keeping them open, you can feel free to keep them open. And just the same as we did with the head circles, rotate your shoulders forward, up, and back, slowly and smoothly. And just continuous movements, warming up the shoulder muscles. So the shoulder muscles surrounding the entire shoulder in the front and in the back. Just a few more circles like this. And slowly begin to rotate your circles in the opposite way. Both shoulders at the same time going back, up, and forward, and continuous circles in that direction. Okay, complete your circles here. Bring your shoulders to stillness. Quiet your body for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Expand your rib cage. Take a deep breath out and bring your rib cage back in towards your body. Slowly open your eyes if they aren't open already. Stretch your right arm out to the right and come to cross it in front of your body. From here, hug your left arm, hook it underneath the right, and hug it in towards your chest. You're gently pulling your arm in towards your chest, stretching the shoulder on the right side. So you should feel a stretch in your tricep, the outer edge of your right arm, your shoulder, and try not to bring that shoulder too far forward. So you want to keep it even with the left shoulder so that you can more effectively stretch the muscle. Hold here for one more deep inhale through your nose. And deep exhale, release it out. Release your arm from the hook and then bring it out, up, and then bend the elbow. Take the elbow, the right elbow in your left hand. Hold on to that elbow and gently tug it behind your head, cross to the center line of your body. Stretching the tricep muscle. Try not to flare your ribs out too much here or overly arch your back. You want to keep your spine neutral and your ribs in. Take one more deep breath in here. And deep breath out. Release your arm. Release your hand from the elbow, and we'll take that whole arm stretch on the other side. So we're going to cross the arm in front of the body and hook it underneath, and then gently tug it in toward the chest. Slowly release the arm, bring it out to the side, raise it up. Bend your elbow, and then gently take the right hand on the left elbow, tug it in towards the center line of your body behind your head, and stretch the tricep on the left side. Keep your ribs in towards each other, and the spine is neutral. Take one more deep breath in and out here. Slowly release your elbow from your hand, bring your arms down by your sides. From here, bring both arms out to the side and then cross the right arm underneath the left. And then from here, once your elbows are crossed, bend your elbows and then twist your arms so that your palms are facing each other. This is eagle arms, Garudasana arms. And from here, keep pointing the hands up towards the ceiling, pulling the shoulder blades away from each other, stretching the shoulders on the outer edges of your shoulders. Keep sitting up tall. If you can't bring the palms together as I'm doing here, you can keep the backs of the hands together instead. If you can bring the palms together, then you can stay there. One more deep breath in and out. Slowly unwrap your arms, bring them out to the side, and then bring the opposite arm underneath. So the left arm is underneath the right this time. Bend your elbows and then twist your arms so that your palms are facing each other, or the backs of your hands are meeting each other like this. So whichever you can do today is totally fine. Once you reach your destination in this pose, breathe and stretch. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling and keep your back straight, sitting up tall, breathing into your stretch. Slowly unwrap your arms, reach them out to the side, and then bring them down by your sides. From here, reach your right arm out to the side and then bring it up, raising it up towards the ceiling. Bend both arms, and then you're going to clasp your hands together at the center of your upper back, so right in between your shoulder blades. So you're just hooking your fingertips to each other. So you're hooking your hands from your fingers. I'll show a back view of this pose as well on the screen if you want to take a look at what your hands should look like. And once you reach this pose, just breathe. Still sitting up tall on your block. Your shoulders are even, your back is straight, your head is nice and tall. And just breathe into your stretch. Slowly release your fingers from the clasp behind you. Reach your arms out to the side and switch sides. Raise your left arm up, bring your right arm down, bend both elbows, and then at the center of your upper back, bring your fingertips to meet each other and hook your hands together. Once you find your pose, hold here and breathe deeply. Release your hands from the clasp, stretch your arms out to the side, and then bring your hands down. From here, clasp your hands together at the small of your back, and then straighten your arms behind you. Open your chest up towards the ceiling, looking up, and opening your heart center, reaching that heart forward and up, stretching the front of your chest. Hold here for one more deep breath in and out. And then on your next exhale, release your hands from the clasp and bring them down by your sides. You can remove the block from underneath you and set it off to the side. So we'll come to our hands and knees. Bring your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. We'll take a few cat and cows here. On your next inhale, tuck your toes, arch your back, and spread your shoulders wide apart. Exhale and tuck your toes. And curve your spine in the opposite direction. Look towards your thighs for cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. Continue just a few more times. Coordinate your movement and your breath. One movement with one breath. Exhale for cat pose. And inhale for cow pose. Slowly come back to a flat back, neutral spine. We'll come to a child's pose briefly. Touch your big toes together, separate your knees apart, and relax your head onto the mat. Bring your torso over your thighs for child's pose. You can stretch your arms out in front of you and relax them. Allow your back to drape over your thighs and feel your upper body stretching. Come up onto your hands and your knees. Bring your knees under your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, and from here, stretch your arms out in front of you a little bit further forward, about 1 foot forward, and then bring your forehead to the ground and open your chest towards the floor. Your armpits and your chest are opening wide towards the ground, and you're stretching your upper back and also stretching the bottoms of your feet because they're tucked underneath. And just breathe here. And slowly come up. So from here, we're going to thread our left arm underneath our right, and then keep the top of your left arm on the floor as you remain in that pose for a twist. And bring yourself up out of the twist, and then come into twist on the other side. Thread the right under the left. Top of the hand is on the floor as you reach it out and come into your twist. Make your way out of your twist, and we'll come to lying on our belly. Bring yourself flat on the floor. Keep your hands for now flat on the floor right next to your ribs, and then you're going to stretch your right arm out to the right. Left elbow pointing up, You can bring your forehead to the floor. It's just easier for me to keep it up so I can keep talking. And from here, you'll take your left leg and bend the leg. Then you'll take that left side of your body and twist it over. And you're going to stretch the chest, the front of the chest on the right side with the weight of your body. So this is a twist, and it's also upper body stretch. You're stretching the front of your right shoulder on the floor. You can also do this at the wall in the same exact motion, except you'll be standing up. But in this class, we'll stay here on the floor. You'll just remain here for several deep breaths. You can bring yourself back to center. Gently bring your arm back in, palm flat, and we'll take the other side. Stretch your left arm out to the left. Keep the right palm flat onto the floor, elbow pointing up. Bend your right leg, and then we'll take the right leg over to the left and stretch the front of your left shoulder and the chest. And you're just going to remain here for a few more deep breaths. Slowly come back to center and gently bring the arm back in. From here, we're going to press the entire upper body off the ground and come into a full Cobra arch. You can use your hands and your arms to help you. And then try not to lock into your elbow joints as you send your hips down towards the floor. Keep your shoulders away from your ears, so gently press them down. And you're stretching your back, your torso, your abs, and just breathe here. And slowly bring yourself back down onto the mat. Bring your forehead to the floor. And gently push yourself back. Touch your big toes together and sit your hips onto your heels. Relax over in a child's pose. Take one more deep breath here. And slowly roll yourself up to a seated position. If you would like, you can take a Shavasana at this point in the sequence, or you can choose to end here. Cross your shins, bring your hands to your legs, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest and bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the class. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments how you're doing. I always love to hear from you. If you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as a subscriber. I post 2 free yoga videos every single week. For more yoga from me, visit my website, chriskayoga.com, and you can follow me at chriskayoga on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you so much. See you next time.